Hello everyone, this is your Dr. Himanshu back with another question for budding entrepreneurs on our series called Unravelling Entrepreneurship. So guys, it's been a very long journey. We have covered a lot of such questions on varied topics, and lately we have been talking about investors, when should I approach the investors, what they look for in a startup and all those things. And today again, we're gonna take another similar kind of a question, because a lot of people recently have been coming up to me and asking me, like, uh, what should be my approach. I mean, how should I approach these investors? Now I know, I mean, what kind of investor I should approach at what time, that you discussed in your last videos. But now coming on to how how should I really find those investor, was the question that was coming next, to me. So I thought to take it in this video only. So guys, I'll tell you, five basic things that you need to do. These are the five ways through which you can actually reach out to an investor. So the first thing, guys, is very simple. Every investor is there with his or her website, a VC fund or a incubator, lot of early stage ventures, private equity players. I mean, most of them, they already have their website, and that's one basic platform where you can directly reach out to them. And it's not like you're applying for a job. It's, I mean, they take every application coming, every pitch deck coming from their website very seriously, because they have opened that website for all the budding entrepreneurs to pitch to them basically. And there's a team of analysts who which sits and scan it through those upcoming ideas, and they shortlist, and then they reach out to them. So definitely you should put on their put the pitch deck on their website. That's the best and the very easy way to reach out to them. There are a couple of more things that you could do. There are pitching events. So the point number two is pitching events actually. So there are a lot of players in the startup ecosystem, some incubators, accelerator, they keep on doing those pitching events. Even the VCs, they do pitching events. So there you get a straight away opportunity to actually sort of put an application there, and get a chance to pitch in front of investors that are joining that event. And most importantly, you can take part into those incubation and acceleration program. So that's my point number three actually. So if you are part of those incubation and acceleration programs, after a month, or a 2 3 months, whatever the program duration is, you straight away get the opportunity, to be kept in front of the investors, because those incubator accelerators, they do help their incubatees and their startups to actually present in front of their pool of investors. So that's another way to actually reach out to big investors, and through those incubators and accelerators. Fourth thing is basically your networking gonna play a major role here again, because if you have those kind of network, like wherein you have one of your friend working in another, as an analyst working in another VC fund. I mean, definitely that's one way to reach out and push forward your startup application. And that's how I mean, you can talk to your friends, friends of friends, and that idea, that your startup stage, everything gets communicated so easily, and then you get an attention there. So using and leveraging your network should definitely be one approach that you could take up, which is my fourth point. And the last, and again, it's again very important. I mean, LinkedIn as a platform is very formal. Lot of investors, their partners, their managing partners, investment analysts, of those VC funds, very many angel investors, they are there on that platform. you can probably send a networking request, and put a small note as to why you want to get in touch with them, for what purpose, or you can possibly share your initial level things and discussions on the platform itself. And if in case they get interested, definitely you're gonna take it offline as well, probably. So these are the five things that you should definitely explore when you want to reach out to your investor, guys. So I think this is what I had it in from my side. So I hope it would help you a lot, and start doing it. I mean, if you're ready to reach out to an investor, start exploring all these five things that I just talked about in this video. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.